Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope we're enjoying the beautiful, bright, lovely weather this morning. Hopefully it lasts a little while longer than the weather forecast man says. So yeah, this is stretch and flexibility. So we're going to do 30 minutes of stretch. We're just going to basically do nice, soft, flowy movements. And we're going to hold some static hold stretches. So it's 30 minutes of relaxing and stretching. Keep them two words separately because sometimes people don't think stretching is relaxing. So just take a wee seat. We're going to begin with the butterfly stretch. We're going to take our feet together at the front. We're going to close them tight in together. Make sure the bases of your feet are facing each other. And we're going to rock side to side to side, nice and easy. Gently, gently, gently. And then we're going to slowly, slowly shimmy the bum in, closer and closer to the feet. You're going to lift your chest and pull your shoulders back. We're going to draw the chin forward. So we're leaning forward, forward, forward. Just keep drawing it forward. 3 seconds. Music doesn't fit my vibe this morning. So hold them feet together, we're drawing the chin forward. Remember to shimmy your bum in really close to your feet. Drawing the chin forward. If you can get the elbows on the floor beside your hands, go for it. Keep drawing the chin forward, forward, forward. So it's not tucking into your chest, it's drawn forward. We're going to be here for about a minute. So try and breathe. Keep trying to stick your bum back. Even though it's quite close to your feet, you're trying to stick it back. And trying to stick your chin forward. Keep leaning, leaning, leaning. If it helps by walking your hands out, go for it. Or if you're happy where you're at, that's cool. Keep trying to open the knees up towards the floor. So if you need a little assistance, remember to keep the chin going forward and your bum going back. You can put your elbows or forearms on your inner groin or in your inner calves, just to apply a little bit of pressure, so no harsh movements. Just a little bit of a push. Leaning, leaning, leaning. Okay, nice and easy. So we're going to take 4 more deep breaths and we're going to pull it in. Chin's going forward, bum's going back. 4 deep breaths. Nice and easy. Good, good, good. 2 more. Last one. Okay, set it up nice and tall. You're going to take your feet out nice and wide. So we're going to do here, we're going to do a wee mobility drill. So we're going to drag the right foot in and out for 5 and the left foot in and out for 5. Then we'll draw 5 circles coming in for 5. Then on the left for 5 and then out circles for 5. Out circles for 5. So to begin with, we're sitting in a nice straddle. We're sitting up nice and tall, so the chest is lifted, the shoulders are back. We're going to drag the right foot in and out without slouching back too much. You can use your hands to lean on to keep your chest lifted. We're coming in and out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change leg in, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're circling out. So we're bringing the right foot in and circling outwards for 5, 4, 3. Really open up that knee. 2, and 1. So set it back out. I'm going to circle the left leg in and then out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Set it back out. Now we're circling the right foot in for 5, so the circle is coming in, 3, 4, 5, set it out, circle the left foot in, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, set it out. So we're going to take your hands either side of your head, so right beside your ears, and we're going to drop the elbows down. We're going to try and get them to the inside of your thighs, or the inside of your knees, or the inside of your calves. So it's like a wee side crunch, And we're going to be doing these for a total count of 20. So I love my straddle stretches, so you're going to get to know that about me. So hands either side of your head. We're dipping. If you can go to the floor, go to the floor. If you can go to the leg, go to the leg. That's okay. We're going side to side for a total count of 20. Off we go. 1. So you're staying side on. 2, 3. Keep them elbows opened. 4, 5. That's it. 6, 7. Keep the legs down. 8, 9, 10, 11. All the way to 20. Open your elbows. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Almost there. 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, relax. So now we're going to take the opposite hand across the chest and reach towards the opposite leg. And we're going to do that for a total count of 20. So it's across, across. Okay, so keeping the head up, the hand is reaching across the chest. If it helps, you can flex your toes back. So we're going for a total count of 20. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, reach. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Now, similar movement to this one. We're going to reach the opposite hand up and over. But as I reach my opposite hand up and over, I'm going to scoop the same arm down. So I'm trying to lean my shoulder. So my left shoulder will go to my left leg. My right shoulder will go to my right leg as my opposite hand comes up and over past my ear and reaches towards the foot. So we're going for a total count of 20 with them. So try and stay with my count. So we're going to scoop the left shoulder down and reach the right hand over. 1, scoop, 2, reach, 3, 4, 5, nice and steady, 6, 7, now you do not have to touch the foot, 8, but it's good to reach towards it, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 4 to go, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Now, we're going to hold 5 positions. Middle, straddle, left straddle, right straddle, left straddle and right straddle. And we're going to hold each for about 30 seconds. So we're going to begin with our toes pointed and our legs squished into the floor. So you need to have your quads engaged to really, really attach your legs to the floor, okay? So you want to feel like your legs cannot come off. Your legs are anchored to the floor. They're holding your body down. So legs are anchored, bum is starting to step back. So you're trying to lift your bum, but the legs are stuck. You're going to start to walk your hands forward. Okay, forward, bum back, legs touch the floor. Forward, bum back. Forward, bum back. Forward, bum back. Just keep creeping, creeping, creeping. Try not to tuck your chin. We're inching it as far forward as you can go. So just keep inching it forward. It doesn't matter if you have elbows on the floor or if you're trying to reach your hands to the floor, as long as you keep trying to reach forward. Lift that head and reach forward. And we're going to hold here for 30 seconds. So long breaths, big reach. Keep reaching. That's it. Bum back, legs stuck. Halfway there, 15 seconds, and we're going to slowly, slowly walk it back in. Breathe and reach. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Slowly, 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 in. If you need to give the legs a little shake around or a little rub for a wee bit of heat, that's okay. I know it can be intense, but it's so good to open up them hips. Now, we're going to walk into the left leg. So I'm going to turn around and look at it. I'm taking my hands either side of my left leg. Toes are pointed and legs are stuck onto the floor. So this time I'm just going to keep lifting my chest and chin as I walk forward. So forward, chest lifted, chin lifted. Forward, chest and chin lifted. So what you're going to aim to do is to get your elbows on the floor and to get your hands on the floor past your foot. So I'm going to show you what I mean. You're going to try and crawl down with me, and we're going to go all the way down, and when I say hold, we're going to hold for 30 seconds. So keep them legs attached to the floor, walk the hands out, lift the chest and chin, hands out, lift your chest and chin until you can't lift it anymore, and you're holding down. So try and get your hands away past your foot. Reaching, reaching, now we're holding. Keep them legs stuck to the floor. Nice long breaths, nice big reach. Toes are pointed. 15 more seconds, so halfway, just keep reaching. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, reach, 2, and 1. Slowly, slowly walk it back in. And we're changing sides. So same idea. Hands either side of the right leg, toes are pointed and legs are stuck to the floor. We're going to slowly walk the hands out, lift your chest and chin, hands out, lift your chest and chin. And we're going to keep doing that until we're as low as we can go. So my aim is to get my hands, both hands past my foot. So I'm reaching, reaching, reaching. If you feel like you're stuck, you can lift again. So we can come back in a wee minute, lift up a little bit, and then push. It might get you a wee bit further. Just keep them toes pointed, reaching the whole time, and we're holding now. Breathe. Steady long breaths. Keep leaning, lift that chin. Breathe. Halfway there, point them toes. Breathe. Nice long breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly in. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Again, if you need to give the legs a little shake or a little rub, you can. You need to bring them in for a second, that's okay. We have 2 more straddle holds to do, and then we're going to do some lunging moves. Then we'll do a pigeon, then some forward folds, and we'll be done. So, feet wide, toes pointed, legs stuck to the floor. We're going to take the opposite hand up and over. Same as the warm-up movement, we're going to slide the shoulder onto the leg and take the opposite hand up and over. So I'm going to try and get my left shoulder to the inside of my left thigh or left groin. And I'm going to take my right hand up and over past my ear, and I'm going to keep leaning until I can reach my leg or my foot just over my head. So slide the shoulder down, reach, reach, reach. So it's a big long arm, so that big long lever, it's weighing me down. It's helping me get further and further, further into the stretch. If you can't touch your foot, do not panic, just keep them legs stuck to the floor. That's okay. We're aiming to get that shoulder down onto the leg. And we're holding. Hold, so it's a strong hold, not a lazy hold. We're still reaching, we're still pointing our toes. Breathe. Nice long breaths. Halfway there. Lean, nice strong lean. Nearly done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that arm up. You can take it to the floor to help push you up. And we're going straight into the other side. So right shoulder to the inside of your right thigh or right groin. Left hand is coming straight and up and over. So as I keep it straight, it's going to weigh me down deeper into the stretch. So instead of me bending it and pushing it, if I keep it straight, it's going to weigh me down and tip me over that wee bit more. So we're pointing our toes and keeping them legs stuck to the floor. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Breathe through it. Nice and deep breaths, nice long breaths. Nice strong hold, so not a lazy hold. Still reaching. We're halfway there. Reach, reach, reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly in. Take them legs in. Give them a wee hug, give them a wee rub from the wee rub. So we're going to do our deep lunge stretches. So our deep lunges that we're doing, we're going to take both elbows to the inside of the front leg, and we're going to hold there. We're going to do a wee bit of like shifting and moving in the back hip when we're in the stretch. Then we'll hold it. We're going to do it both sides. Then we'll do our pigeon, and then we'll do our forward fold, let you know, and then we'll be done. So I'm going to start with my right side lunge because it's my least favourite. Shouldn't have favourites, but that's what life is, isn't it? Right, so right leg's going to go forward. Left knee's on the floor. I'm going to shift the right leg forward ever so slightly, but I still want to be able to drop that hip towards the floor. So sometimes what you'll find, if you take that front foot out too far, you're very restricted in your movement, so you can't get the hip closer to the floor. So don't put your right foot out too far. And take a wee look back and make sure your left foot is in line with your left knee and not pulled in and not turned out too far. So we're not slightly twisted, we're trying to keep everything in line. So what you're going to do here, we're going to reach, we're going to reach both hands to the floor in the inside of my right leg. So I'm here. I'm also looking forward, I'm not tucked in, I'm not rounded here. I'm looking forward so that I can drop that hip close to the floor. I can really open up and lengthen my spine here. So by lifting my head and looking up, that's helping me to lengthen my spine instead of having it rounded. So now what we're going to do, you're going to try and take your hands a little bit further forward than the foot. Okay? If that's good, we're going to try a wee bit more. If not, from here you're going to keep trying to push your back hip to the floor. Only using your hip muscles, you're not using your hands, we're not pushing hard. We're just trying to squeeze your butt and push that hip towards the floor. If you can go further forward, walk the hands a wee bit further forward again. And if that's still okay and your back is still nice and flat and long, then we can try to bring these elbows to the floor and the inside of my right leg. Now from here you'll see me now very, very gently rocking side to side. So I'm transferring my weight from my right foot to my left knee, back and forward, nice and gentle. Breathe with it. Now what you're going to see here, I'm going to lift my hips a little bit and bring them back down. So whether you're on your hands or you're on your elbows, we're going to try and push the butt back a little bit and forward again. Butt back and drop the hip again. So now we're leaning into it, now we're holding. Make sure your back is flat and not rounded. If it's rounded, you might need to lift your hands or pull the elbows back or further forward. Just find that nice flat back position. We're still trying to get this back hip as close to the floor as you can. We have 20 more seconds. Nice strong hold. Nice deep breaths. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to slowly walk the hands back. Then when we release the pressure off that front foot, take it right back beside the left foot. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I'm going to sit back onto the feet for just a wee second. Now we're going to go with the left leg forward, okay? So remember the left leg doesn't go too far forward, just enough forward so you can have still a bit of movement and free range of motion in your hip. So, crackety crack. Left leg goes forward. So I'm going to take my hands to the inside of my left leg all the way to the floor. I want to make sure I can still move that hip up and down and side to side. Now what we're going to start to draw that back hip towards the floor. Now we're going to start to walk the hands away, further forward than the foot if we can. Remember to make sure your back is flat and not rounded here, so you should still be able to stretch out your spine and lift your head. If not, maybe one hand on the floor could be enough. We'll play about it and see which is the best. So now, what I'm going to do is take my hands further forward and try to come down onto my elbows. But if you're happy where you're at, I want you to keep trying to squeeze your butt on that back leg, the straight leg, and we're trying to get that hip towards the floor. So if you're with me, we're taking the hands further forward again. Keep squeezing the back hip down, and if you can, get onto your elbows, do so. But make sure that your back is still flat and not rounded and hunched. Now long breaths. So now we're going to hold for about 30 seconds. Keep trying to draw the hip towards the floor. Actually, I'm a liar, we're not going to hold just yet. If you notice what I'm doing here, which I did without saying, I'm transferring the weight to my back knee, my right knee, and my left foot. So I'm kind of gently rocking side to side. Loosen up that hip. Now if you can, we're going to start to lift the hip and bring it down in very, very gentle, slow, soft movement. Back and down. Breathe with it. One more time, back and down, and now we're holding. Nice flat back with 30 seconds here. Keep squeezing your bum and the back leg. We're trying to draw that right hip towards the floor, like a magnet. Long breaths, nice strong hold. Breathe with it. Halfway there, 15 more seconds. Keep squeezing your bum and the back leg. Keep trying to drag that hip into the floor. Nearly done. Long breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're slowly walking it back until the pressure on the front foot lifts. Then we're sliding it back beside the left. Side the right side. We're sitting on our feet. Give it a wee wiggle around. Breathe with it. Okay, so now we've opened the inner hips. We're going to open the outer hips a little bit. So you're going to feel this all in the hips. So we're going to go left leg pigeon. We're just going to go straight into pigeon. We're going to relax. We're going to lie down over the top of the leg. Then we'll swap legs and do a forward fold. So on your hands and knees. I'm taking my left leg forward beside my left wrist. I'm trying to shimmy my left foot across beside my right wrist. And when I'm here, you'll notice what I'm doing here is shifting my weight back. So I'm curling my toes under and pulling my weight back. Pulling my weight back. Trying to create as much of a bend in this front leg as possible. Breathe. So again, back hip has been drawn towards the floor. We're going to come down onto our elbows and we're going to try and lie down on your chest and we're going to hold it here. Long breaths. Keep trying to touch this back leg to the floor, right from your hip, all the way down. Nice long breaths. Halfway there, and then changing. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're pushing it up. We're going to lean on that front leg, and we're going to slide the back leg out beside it. Now we're just going to swap legs. So I'm going to take my right foot across towards my crotch. Right knee is pointing out. I'm going to take my left foot and kick it into my bum. Then I'm going to slide out the back as I lean my chest over my front knee. So we're lying down over the top foot. We're trying to attach all of the back leg onto the floor. Come down onto your elbows and then onto your chest. here for 30 seconds, just breathe. Breathe long breaths. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So up on your hands and slide that back leg in right beside the front leg. Do a quick time check. We're going to do a forward fold. Good. So we're going to do a forward fold, a straddle fold, a regular fold, and then we'll be done. So a regular fold, feet are about to hip width apart, so we're not attached. We're slightly open, so there's a wee space in between the feet. So what I'm going to do is start to bend my knees a little bit. I'm going to reach to the floor and then send my bum up. Okay? So if you follow with me, we're going to hold down in that position. So bend your knees, hands to the floor, bum in the air, and hold on to your elbows if you can. Or if you want to, you can hold on the backs of your knees and draw your chest in closer. Now we're not pulling our chin in, we're pulling our chest in. The chin should be still trying to face the floor. So really open up the hamstrings right up into the butt and into the lower back. Keep leaning, leaning, leaning. Keep it leaning, chin to the floor, chest to your legs. Nearly done. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now tuck your chin and start to roll up. Okay, now we're going to open the feet nice and wide. Here am I. So not too wide that whenever you fold is very restricted. So wide enough with your feet slightly turned out so that we can bend the knees, touch the floor, and then send your bum up. So bend the knees, touch the floor, send the bum up. So when the bum is in the air, I'm checking with my feet to make sure my heels and toes are in a straight line now, and we're not pointing out diagonally, so we're pointing in the front. You're sticking your bum back as far as you can, and we're holding on to our elbows. Off you go. So we're trying to pull the belly in, trying to reach the elbows to the floor. Still trying to point your chin towards the floor and chest in towards your legs. Good, good, good. Keep it reaching. So we're here for about another 20 seconds. Breathe with it. Keep pointing that chin towards the floor and chest in towards your legs. Okay, nearly done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands on the floor. Shimmy your feet in. Bend your knees and start to tuck your chin as you roll up. Whoa, blood rush out. One more fold and then we're done. So feet together, then we're going to turn your toes out, then your heels out. So that's about hip width apart. So now we're going to bend the knees, take your hands to the floor, and then your bum is going to the roof. Bend the knees, hands to the floor, off we go. Bum to the roof and hold on tight to them elbows. So we're sticking your bum up as high as you can while we're still trying to stick your chin into the floor. We're here for 30 seconds and then we'll do our dips and we'll be done. Nice long breaths, nice big reach. Nearly done. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to hold on to your legs and tuck your chin. Now we're starting to roll up with the chin tucked. And we're going to roll the shoulders back for 3, 2, and 1. Now forward for 3, 2, and 1. Come into your little dip. We're going to lift up and breathe in, down and out, up and in, down and out, all the way in. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a lovely Wednesday, whatever you get up to, and I'll be back again tomorrow, possibly at 7:30 for this week's free live Tabata. So hope to see you there. Bye.